of you know about down dog. You feel this great stretch in your shoulders, your hips, your heels, your ankles. And what most of you don't know is that if you're collapsing at all between the hands and the hips and not getting this strong line of energy, you might be cheating yourself from a future handstand practice. So we're gonna break this down. So I have Emmy who's gonna get us started. What do we do first? Number one, foundation. So make sure that, first of all, bring the hands, come into plank position or push-up position. Good. Push-up position, and we check the foundation. Shoulders over the hands, heels over the toes. And you want to make sure the wrists are lined up and even with the mat. Are they good, Emmy?
They look good.
Good. And then the elbows are facing each other. Good. And then the shoulders are going to be wrapping out even though the elbows are facing each other from here. Good. And the shoulders wrapping them out helps the chest melt. So she's going to melt the chest, even though the belly button is going to come towards the spine. Ooh, then we start to build strength in the arms. Now she's going to keep holding the arms as Taylor starts to lift her hips towards down dog slowly, finding this connection between the arms and the hands, coming up and up and up. And right when she's about to go too far and get into that stretch where she feels something in her shoulders, so that's about there, so keep hold of her shoulders. She's going to go up and down with the legs. So up and down with the legs only. Good. Taylor has a really flexible back. The only thing, it's not just softening the ribs come up towards the frontal hip bones. And Emmy is here to not only wrap the shoulders, but also lift them towards her so she gets that levity in the arm sockets, in the arm bones. And this continues to melt. Good. And so this is going to set you up for handstand. You want to try handstand today, Taylor?
Mm-hmm.
Yes? Okay. So what Taylor's going to do now is same thing, just reverse that. Shoulders will come over the hands. She's building strength in her core. Shoulders over the hands. Good. She's going to look in between her hands and the floor, and then she's going to soften the chest. There we go. And then walk in a little more. Walk in, walk in, walk in. And basically, in her mind, she's not going to think of getting her feet up. She's going to think of using her core and bringing her hips. By strengthening her arms, her hips will come over her hands. So 1, 2, 3. Good. And then Emmy, just press your hand onto the top of her feet.
I can't reach.
Okay. You could go ahead and bring a fist in between her knees. So she hugs her core. Flex your feet. Taylor, flex your feet. Good. And you always want to save enough energy to come down slowly. So release the knees and help her come down slow. So she really develops that core strength. And let's see your right down dog. Good. Down dog should be lengthening the spine, strengthening the arms, releasing the hips, but definitely preparing us for handstand. Good job. You can come down.